Hey there YouTube, what's going on? It's the Bun Man coming at you. Right now we're going to do a little video of my truck, 2017 Tacoma. I'm going to start getting some videos out for the mods I have on there. And I just threw some bigger tires on it, so I figured I'd go ahead and throw a video out there. Here it is. We just gave her a bath too, so she's looking real good. I threw some Cooper Discovery, the STT Pros. 285 75 16s is what I just threw on there. I didn't want the Pros, but I ordered the STT Max and they sent the Pros for the same price as the Max, so it was a great deal since they messed up, so I just went ahead and rolled with it. They look a lot better. I didn't want them because they're an all-around more aggressive mud tire, and I do a lot of pavement driving, but I'll roll with them for a year or so, see how they hold up. But that's the tires. They look nice. They're very aggressive. But if anybody says with 285s that you're not going to need to do any chopping or modification, they'd be lying. So I have a lift on here. I got the Bilstons 5100s with the 888 OME coils. I also have a 1/2 inch spacer, driver's side, 1/4 inch on a passenger side. Got the Light Racing SPC upper control arm. So after I threw these on here, with the rims, the offset and the backspace on the rims, I also have the 1.25 Spider Tracks wheel spacer in there, just to make the wheels pop out more. But since they're popping out so much farther, I definitely was rubbing. I'm still rubbing right now, but as you can see in the back here, I do have a cab mount chop as well. Right back here, as you can see, probably could have went a little more aggressive and trimmed up some of that right there. Might have to go a little more aggressive down the road, but we don't hit. We were hitting right here. I cut a lot of this off. I did pinch weld too. I can go over that in another video possibly. I did pinch weld and trimmed and heated this plastic up. But I was still hitting right here because of my wheels being out farther. It was hitting here instead of having them tucked in farther so they wouldn't hit. So I was hitting and just cut a bunch of that out of there. I'm not too worried about that. In the front, I was also hitting right here. Not a huge deal. A lot of people cut their front bumper anyways, or end up taking their front bumper off. I'm gonna end up getting one of those steel plate armor bumpers in the front anyways. But I did have to trim where that little bolt pins in right here. I had to trim that off because I was hitting that and bend it in a little more. I just got my truck aligned as well, and with the alignment, I was sitting at a caster of 1.7 and 1.9, I believe, and I had them bump that up to 2.9 and a 3, and they said it was hitting the front, so they didn't want to go more, and I told them to keep pushing it more, and they said they push it as far as they can. See, I trimmed over here as well and beat this in a little bit because I was touching. They said they went as high as they could without it rubbing with nobody in the car. So yeah, I trimmed a little bit right here too. Cab mount chop trimmed right here. On bumps right now, I think on turns and bumps, if I hit a bump or flex while turning, I will rub. What I want to do is I want to move what I plan on doing to try and clear everything. So I'm going to move the notch. The notch is at the bottom setting, so I'm going to take the coils off probably the next week, this next coming weekend, and I'm going to move it up a notch. That should give me about another 1/2 inch lift, because I only got about, maybe 2 inches, and 1.75 to 2 inches on this lift, and it was supposed to give me 2.5 to 3, so I was pretty upset about that. So that's why I had those extra plates in there, and I still don't have enough. Maybe because it's a double cab, long bed, 4x4, it's a little heavier, I'm not really sure. But I've been going back and forth to that, and the best option I can see is I'm gonna bump that up one notch and should bring it up about a 1/2 inch or so. I'm gonna see how that works out. So I wanna raise that up a little bit. Then I want to take the wheel spacers, these Spider Trax wheel spacers that I have are 1.25 inches, popping them out. I can't take them all the way off. I tried, but with the rims I have, these rims don't clear the brake caliper in the front. The rim offset isn't enough. They won't bolt on with the brake caliper in the way. They're hitting the back of the rim and only bolt on about halfway, which is completely unsafe. So I ordered me some Bora 0.75 inch, so it should take a ½ inch off. So it's going to move my front wheels a ½ inch in closer, which should give me a little more clearance. I'm going to bump the suspension up a ½ inch, which will give me a little more clearance. Then I'm going to go back to the alignment shop and have them move my wheels up a little more, the caster, moving it up. Right now I said I was at about 2.9 to 3. I'm going to see if they can get to maybe 3.2, 3.3. I don't know if I want to go as far as 3.5. We'll see, because I'm not too worried about chopping the front bumper up, like I said. If they move it forward more, all I'm going to do is I'm going to be hitting the bottom of the bumper or this plastic black mud guard pretty much. I don't care about cutting that all the way out or just flexing it in some more. So I'm not too worried about rubbing in the back or the front. It's mainly in the back. I don't want to rub on the cab mount because that's metal. Rub it on plastic, and fine with that. You can cut that. You can, bend that out the way with the heat gun. But metal, that's not moving. That's going to tear my new tires up. So I don't want to do that. Anybody got any questions about my truck or any mods I've done so far or how I've done things? Go ahead and shoot me a comment below or a message. I'm going to try and update this weekend once I take these coils and shocks off. Besides that, the new tires and rims, I do have sliders. These are from Avid Off-Road. Right, I'm from Arizona. These are made right here, the shop local in Arizona. It's got a great deal on them because I don't have to pay for shipping or anything. I got my windows tinted 5%. I have the Prinsu cab rack with a light bar, high lift jack mounted up top. I have a couple other little mods here and there, nothing too big, just a couple other personal touches, stickers and stuff like that. But I really like these tires. They give it a great aggressive look. Yeah, let me know if you guys got any questions or anything you want to know. I'll keep in touch, and like I said, I'm going to try and switch out the suspension or bump it up a notch this weekend if possible. So stay tuned, everybody. That's my truck though. Good looking girl.